God. Good God, folks. This is General. No, it's not actually Jim Ross. What it is Smackdown. Number 1.
Funaki's back?
Yes.
Yes.
He's on the Japanese announce table.
He's always on the Japanese announcer's table.
Providing colour commentary every week. And we kicked this one off with Renee Young.
Yeah. And I guess at this time, Team Hell No.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was Kane first. Which meant the fire. No, they can't afford that anymore. There's no fire.
Budget cuts. Can't happen.
Kane, you haven't got your fire.
Well, that's just basically culminated in them arguing for 5 minutes.
This was pretty funny. I mean, Kane was like, yeah, we may have fought, but I've always been there for Daniel Bryan.
I've always had his back.
He was like, no, you haven't.
You beat me up like 6 months ago or whenever it was.
Yeah. He said like the last time they were in the ring, he tombstoned him 3 times.
Yeah.
He stalked his wife.
Yeah.
See, I like this. At least they're not ignoring recent history.
No. But then they got introduced to a certain penitentiary.
Oh no. Heel Uzos.
Right. Gangster Uzos.
They were like, no, since you guys have been gone, it's no longer the Smackdown Tag Team Division. It's the Uso Penitentiary.
They got the tag team on lock. So this then culminated with Paige coming out and making a main event match.
Oh yeah.
Tag team match player.
But this one had a special stipulation.
It did.
If the Usos win, the tag title match at Extreme Rules becomes a triple threat. Can they do it?
Find out after this commercial break.
It was funny because there actually was a commercial break.
Unfortunately, the match didn't happen after the commercial break.
No, it was the main event. No, we were informed that. You know what? This is sort of getting a bit ridiculous now. Every champion has got to come out and say, I'm doing an open challenge. Like, not everyone has to do it. Now it's going to be Jeff Hardy's US Invitational Open Challenge.
And they got answered by The Miz.
Oh, God. Well... we all know my feelings on The Miz. I'm not to say he's a bad worker, but Miz can have a good match, but only if the person with him is a good wrestler. Putting him against Jeff Hardy, yeah.
What you're trying to say is Jeff Hardy's not a good wrestler.
Not that he's not a good wrestler, but him and The Miz, there's no chemistry there, man. Zero.
So it won't shock you to know that Jeff Hardy ended up successfully defending his title.
He did.
Hit the twist of fate. And then he hit the Swanton Bar.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They did make a whole point of, Miz beat Jeff Hardy in a Money in the Bank qualifying match a couple of weeks ago.
Great.
But couldn't get it done here.
Right.
But that's not who Jeff Hardy wants. Jeff Hardy wants that evil Shinsuke next.
And he's getting him
He is?
at Extreme Rules.
Oh no.
Evil Shinsuke next.
He's very evil, Margo.
Marvel. So, in the turn of events of what's happening there next, Smackdown decided to create their own special holiday
Yeah.
celebrations. We had the first annual 3rd of July pancake eating contest. And it won't shock you to find out that the New Day were the participants.
They were. I mean, they had red pancakes and blue pancakes.
And normal pancakes.
Yeah. A white one, sorry.
Yeah.
And the introductions were pretty funny here, because Kofi was announced as a Jamaican hot wing eating champion.
Okay.
And then they did Xavier Woods' entrance. But they ran out of time before Big E's entrance.
Okay.
And he got a bit pissed off. He was like, what the hell, man? Run out of time.
So, the contest started, but then it was very quickly interrupted
Oh, God.
by Sanity.
Very big, very hairy,
Oh no!
very sweaty.
Oh.
Killian Dane.
Oh.
What did you call him? Gollum's long lost brother.
Oh yeah, bloody Alexander Wolf. Oh, idiot.
And the man with the most painful voice in wrestling, Eric Young.
And they put a beat down on Xavier Woods.
Yeah. Well, they put a beat down on all of them.
Xavier Woods got the majority of it. And he got a elbow through a table.
Oh, wow. An elbow through a table.
So, yeah, it probably means nothing other than we might have Sanity versus the New Day at some point.
Probably. Probably Extreme Rules.
Oh dear. Garbage toilet break
Ugh.
time now.
Let's get this crap out the way.
We had a Battle of the Sexes match.
Yeah, what was annoying was they built this up. They referenced previous Battle of the Sexes matches. They had footage of that tennis thing.
Please tell me they didn't bring up Vince versus Stephanie.
No, that will never be mentioned again.
Good.
Jeez, I tried to forget that happened.
Yeah. That was a very awkward watch.
No Mercy 2003 if you're interested. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Dude. So, Asuka versus Ellsworth. It happened.
And who in the blue hell decided to give Ellsworth a live microphone on TV?
Yeah.
The man has the promo ability of a goldfish.
I can make the argument whose bright effing idea was it to give Carmella any form of noteworthy accolades. So, it ended with a double count out.
Yeah.
And then they ran back to ringside, and Carmella messed up, taking out Asuka.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Asuka had already ran past her by the time she hit her, and then Asuka just sold it.
Admittedly, it was a pretty flimsy looking super kick.
So, and yeah, great. Moving on.
Oh, no, you forgot the epic announcement backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Next week they're going to be doing this again, but it's not going to be just a normal match, it's going to be a lumberjack match. So, Battle of the Sexes 2.
So it's going to be everyone against Ellsworth.
Pretty much.
Except for Carmella.
Yeah, they'll probably give her a kick in two.
So, moving on to much more important and credible things.
Yeah.
We've got the house that AJ Styles built. In the house.
And another new t-shirt.
Oh, Jesus Christ, AJ. You're trying to give Cena a run for his money.
Well, at least these t-shirts are actually fashionable.
And he had a match against... in English.
Evening. Well, I'd love to say something about this match, but it went on for about 3 minutes. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. So it won't shock you to know that AJ Styles picked up the victory in this one, making Aiden tap to the calf crusher.
He tapped.
And then Rusev put a beat down on AJ afterwards.
Yeah. Gave him a Machka kick.
And then the accolade was locked in.
I mean, I like how they tried to build Rusev up to a contender, even though we know he ain't winning.
So, very quickly touch on this before we go to our next match. Ty Dillinger. The man's got a death wish. He wants to prove himself worthy. So he's picked a fight with Samoa Joe.
Oh, good God. Why would you do that?
Joe's gonna kill you.
The man looks like he would legitimately eat you if he could.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to. The death of Stan. Ty Dillinger.
Oh, my God.
Hey. So we got some women's action next. And we got Becky Lynch versus Peyton Royce.
Yeah, there's this whole storyline going of, oh, Becky keeps winning. She keeps making people tap out to the disarmer. Right now.
So she's going to continue to do it.
So, again, short match. Not much in it.
And it ended with Peyton Royce tap into the disarmer.
Yeah, she tapped pretty quickly.
Main event time. And it's time for that epic tag team match. Team Hell No versus the Usos.
Yeah. They had another argument backstage. And Daniel Bryan had like 8 sheets of what Kane's done
Evidence.
to him. Like he wanted him to apologise for every one of them.
And he did.
Yeah. Kane was like, yeah, I'm sorry for all of that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. This match wasn't bad.
Probably the best match of the night.
Doesn't say much.
No. The only one to have been given a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, Usos got a few shots in. Team Hell No got a few shots in.
But it all went downhill when the Usos went to go for the double splash.
Oh. Well, at least they didn't call out double splash.
So they went for the double splash. Kane reversed it. When I go for the double choke slam, but he ends up chucking Jimmy Uso away. Daniel Bryan hit him with the flying knee.
Ooh.
And then Kane hit a half-assed choke slam on Jey Uso.
Half-assed.
And I'm pretty sure that's how the match ended.
Yeah, it did. But that wasn't the end of it because, you know, in
No.
Team Hell No tradition, they've got to hug it out.
Of course. No other way.
And Daniel Bryan did his best to try and get Kane to do the yes thing. And he did.
He did. He said, you got to feel this, man.
Yeah.
Gotta have all that excitement inside of you and just release it.
But Kane doesn't have excitement in him. He's just full of fire and...
Broom stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the bludgeon idiots very briefly came out, looked at them, and then the show ended.
Yeah, they came out and did nothing.
Yeah. So great. Cheers for that, Bludgeon Brothers. So let's see. We might get a tiny bit more than a stare down next week.
Yeah, we need some hard fighting action.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, why not? They've had worse ideas.
Well, we didn't quite match last week's, but we were fine.
Not a bad outing.
So, you know the drill, people. We're not going to bore you here with some acts. From your host, the master of the brain damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. We'll catch you again for the next one.
Who books this crap?